the secrecy surrounding the leader of the New World Order is dissipating, with indications that their identity is soon to be unveiled. This emerging era is often dubbed as the New Age of Globalization. The New World Order envisages a world where the necessity for numerous distinct governments is obviated, replaced instead by a singular global political entity or system. This overarching structure aims to unite disparate nations and cultures under one banner, ostensibly fostering greater cooperation and cohesion on a global scale. In the discourse about the New World Order and the emergence of its leader, biblical references provide a lens through which to interpret these unfolding events. The concept of a singular figurehead overseeing a global political system resonates with biblical prophecies, particularly those concerning the Antichrist. The term Antichrist encompasses not only a specific individual, but also a broader spiritual essence that opposes the truth of Jesus Christ. Throughout history, various Antichrists have appeared, embodying characteristics contrary to Christ's teachings. These Antichrists serve as precursors to the ultimate Antichrist, who will exert control during the end times. The book of Revelation describes this figure as the man of lawlessness and the son of perdition, indicating his opposition to divine law and his destined fate of destruction. Revelation further depicts a beast rising from the sea, symbolizing the Antichrist's ascent to power with the support of Satan. This beast, empowered by Satan, deceives the masses with miraculous feats, leading them to worship him and defy God. The Antichrist's rise to prominence is marked by blasphemies against God and a charisma that captivates many, mirroring but perverting the qualities of Jesus Christ. As the Antichrist gains authority, his influence extends globally, culminating in a period of tribulation and deception. Within these biblical passages lies a warning for Christians to discern the true nature of the Antichrist and resist his allurements. The Antichrist embodies deceit and false promises, exploiting humanity's vulnerabilities for his own gain. Christians are called to uphold the truth of Jesus Christ and reject the counterfeit gospel espoused by the Antichrist. As the world witnesses the unfolding of prophetic events, believers must remain steadfast in their faith, discerning the signs of the times and remaining vigilant against the forces of darkness. In confronting the spirit of the Antichrist, Christians find strength in the knowledge of God's ultimate victory over evil and the promise of redemption for those who remain faithful to the end. Drawing from biblical references such as Revelation 13, it describes the Antichrist's authority and actions during a period of 42 months, symbolizing a time of unchecked power. Within this time frame, the Antichrist is depicted as making war against the saints, persecuting those who resist his rule, and establishing a system of worship that demands allegiance to him, symbolized by the infamous mark of the beast. The narrative also introduces the concept of the unholy Trinity, a twisted imitation of the Holy Trinity, consisting of Satan as the Father, the Antichrist as the Son, and the false prophet as the guiding force behind their deceitful agenda. Revelation 13:11-18 further elaborates on the role of the false prophet, who emerges as a seemingly benign figure but exercises authority in service of the Antichrist. This individual performs miracles to deceive humanity and enforces worship of the Antichrist, culminating in the imposition of the mark of the beast as a means of economic control and spiritual allegiance. The passage underscores the deceptive nature of these figures, warning believers to discern false prophets who may lead them astray. Additionally, Revelation 17 paints a vivid picture of a one-world religion, symbolized by a harlot riding a scarlet beast, representing the seductive allure and corrupting influence of false beliefs on a global scale. This prophetic vision foretells a time when political and religious powers will converge, persecuting true believers and perpetuating spiritual deception until the ultimate defeat of evil by the return of Christ. Biblical references such as Isaiah 14 and Revelation 13 outline the prideful aspirations of this figure, echoing Satan's desire to exalt himself above God. The Antichrist's reign is characterized by deception and manipulation, mirroring Satan's attempts to usurp divine authority. Additionally, prophecies in Daniel and Revelation hint at the emergence of a global government under the Antichrist's influence, with a confederation of nations aligning with his agenda. While the Bible doesn't explicitly mention a one-world government or currency, it provides clues suggesting their existence during the end times, coinciding with the Antichrist's rule. The imagery of the abomination of desolation, as foretold in Daniel and referenced by Jesus, symbolizes a moment of profound sacrilege and desecration, likely involving the worship of the Antichrist and his image. Despite the Antichrist's temporary reign, the Bible assures believers of God's ultimate victory and the eventual demise of his oppressive regime. In the book of Revelation, specifically in chapter 13, verse 5, it is prophesied that the image of the beast will eventually be destroyed, and both the beast and the false prophet will be cast into the lake of fire. This imagery of the beast and its image is a recurring theme in biblical eschatology, representing ultimate evil and deception. However, interpretations of what this image represents vary widely. Some believe it could be a literal statue or an entity that appears to come to life, while others suggest more abstract concepts like advanced technology such as supercomputers, holograms, or artificial intelligence. Regardless of interpretation, the concept of the image of the beast has persisted for centuries, sparking theological discussions about its nature and significance. Biblical references to the beast and its image are numerous, with Revelation 13 providing detailed descriptions of these entities. The mark of the beast, often associated with the image, is depicted as a symbol of allegiance to the Antichrist, indicating a time of great tribulation and persecution for believers. However, the exact timing and nature of this mark remains subjects of debate among scholars and theologians. Revelation also foretells of a final battle, commonly known as Armageddon, where the forces of evil, led by the beast and the false prophet, will confront the returning Christ. This apocalyptic showdown symbolizes the ultimate triumph of good over evil and the fulfillment of divine justice. As such, the imagery of the beast, its image, and the mark of the beast serve as cautionary tales about the dangers of succumbing to deception and evil in the end times, while also inspiring hope in the ultimate victory of righteousness and redemption.
If you found this video enjoyable, please consider liking and sharing it. Additionally, subscribing to this channel will ensure that you receive more updates in the future. Thank you.